Today I wanted to talk to you about failing. It's something that I hear a lot of, that people really don't want to try anything because they're worried that they may fail. And unfortunately, failing is something that we all do at some point in time. I want you to think about what failure actually means. So failure is just the label that we give to something that hasn't gone to plan or hasn't met a certain standard that we expected. So it's just really a label. But life in general doesn't always go to plan. There are always going to be times where things happen that we didn't expect to happen, and things crop up that make things not go to plan. So in life, you're always going to fail. There's going to be some element of failure that crops up or arises. In creating a business or additional income, it's going to be the same thing. Things are going to happen that you don't expect to happen, and things are going to crop up that you have to deal with, just like they would do in any normal job. And it depends on how your mindset is as to how you deal with that. So some people really worry about failure and just could see it as complete fatal, and they cannot continue, and they have to put it behind them to be able to deal with it and just not do anything like that again. Whereas other people really thrive on failure because they look at it completely differently, and they see that they want to know why it went wrong. So what could have happened to make that be better? How could it be made better in the future? And see it as a real learning curve of how to improve things and make things better, which in turn makes it not a failure. And so it's really the mindset around failing that worries us, not actually what actually happens. And it's really useful to think hard about that, if you fail and it doesn't go to where you planned, then that's okay. But what you will have come out of it, you'll be able to analyse and decide, well, what was good about that, what was bad about that, how can we make that better? So failing doesn't always mean failing. And one way of looking at that is, think about Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before that was published and made what it is today. And Michael Jordan, he was rejected from his team in school because the coach there decided that he didn't meet the standard. So failing can really just be somebody else's opinion, and it's not really something that you need to be scared of. So my advice to you all is, if you're worried that you may fail, well, there's a lot of improvement to be made out of failing. If you're just thinking about it and you want to do something and you're not doing it because you're worried about failing, just get started. Doesn't matter if you fail, you can work on failure. Okay guys, take care, bye.